So it's so funny because this is one of the cards I pulled for myself, and if a lot don't know, the Fool card is actually a good card, but this is the Sacred Fool, and it says the Fool is a great rebel, able to thwart, if that's right, convention and tell the truth without restraint. Your heart is a wonderful, powerful, sacred fool, like a tool, you could say. It cares not for the right way to do things. It cares not for what the mind says is real or not real. It lives according to an inner wisdom that cannot be dictated to or controlled by anything. It loves, it lives, and it is what it is. This oracle heralds a time now or imminent when you will feel inspired, alive, and passionate for what you can offer to the world. It says to you, don't try to be appropriate, don't try to be socially acceptable and worry about what others may think about what you are doing. That's funny. Just be. If you want to wear a mad hat whilst doing it, that's fine. The sacred fool in you is willing to leave behind what has been because it no longer feels right to stay attached to it, just as I was saying before. The sacred fool in you trusts life completely. It would never occur to this part of you to try and outsmart life or resist its flow. It recognises that the mind is a monkey puppet on strings, as most of us know. More often than not, it is I think it says cajole, interfere when it could be playfully dwelling in the radical spontaneity of life. Sorry, can't say that word. So, the sacred fool in you urges your mind to let itself be pulled into the joy by your heart strings, not interfere and doubt by the controlling machines of the mass media. This oracle brings you a message. It's time for you to play. It's time for you to let life happen in completely unreversed, unscripted way. The more bizarre, left of field, unexpected and apparently ridiculous, the better. This might not feel safe or appropriate at first. That is okay. That is good. Actually, it's a sign that you are breaking down your own self-imposed convictions. It is time to move beyond them now because a bigger life adventure is calling you. This is the wonderful news. It is the desire of life to operate more radically through you so that you become the conduit through which miracles and crazy wild synchronicities can occur, which I said earlier. You are becoming more electric. You are more plugged into the apparent randomness of life, apparent because there is a refined intelligence behind it all. The sacred fool goes with this, without having to understand any of it, which is good. Trying to access even one genuine glimpse of life's unfathomable genius would probably make one's head explode. As you take this journey, you may find that people around you are challenged. You might unintentionally cause them to rethink the way they live their lives. They may question whether the way they are living is the only way for them or even the best way. At first they may react rather than take responsibility, which is what I'm always talking about. The sacred fool in you doesn't engage with this. It is what it is, and it rises and falls as it will. It doesn't stop you from your merry dance of unconventional being. If you find yourself making choices that have others questioning your sanity, then you are right on course. You may feel that you are quite possibly going insane, but you are not crazy. You are just approaching enlightened awareness. There is a moment, sometimes a rather long one, when we wake up to life, shed our attachment to mass opinion, and float in a completely different state of being. We might find that no one is really able to understand or connect with us, to the point that we question our state of mind. Stay with that, it will pass. You will eventually see that you are becoming sane and in an insane world. The tables will turn and you will gain great inner freedom and creative juice. Stay on your path and stay on the journey. Remember to take nothing too seriously and it will all work out perfectly. As I'm always saying, the sacred fool.